Yeah, Faye, we're trying to confirm this, but still it's according to the Associated Press, and that's right, the president will still be going to the G20 summit in St. Petersburg in September, but he will not be making an additional stop in Moscow to meet face-to-face with Russian President Vladimir Putin. Now, this is all because Russia went ahead last week and granted temporary asylum to Edward Snowden, the Booz Allen security contractor that leaked information about U.S. surveillance operations. The U.S. had been working with Russia, but Russia still went ahead with this decision. Now, the White House, though, had been laying the groundwork for the last week or so, hinting that this meeting in Moscow would not be happening, making a point of saying that relationships with Russia are strained over Syria, Iran, missile defense, and so going to Moscow, having that meeting wouldn't really lead to anything on these major issues. According to the Associated Press, the president, the U.S. planned to alert Russia of this decision, but the president and Putin were not expected to speak directly in order to tell them about this. The president, instead of going to Moscow, is going to be adding a stop to Sweden early in September as part of his travel itinerary, according to the Associated Press.
As you were saying, Julianna, I mean, this may not come as a huge surprise given the strained relations, and even, you know, of all places, last night on The Tonight Show with Jay Leno, you know, he continued to criticize the Russian president for giving that asylum to Snowden.
Yeah, I mean, there had been back-channel communications between the U.S. and Russia, but the president, you know, it's sort of interesting when you think about what he said back in June when he was traveling in Africa, saying that he wasn't going to let the Edward Snowden saga really sour relations with Russia. And so that's why they're making a point of saying that when it comes to missile defense, Syria, Iran, that taking that trip, meeting face-to-face, wouldn't necessarily lead to any breakthroughs.